All right, I think we're live this time. Chat. Yep, just confirmed it. Hey, what's up, Jazz? Good morning. Good morning. I was having problems with my stream for some reason earlier, and don't know why. How's your Sunday? Happy Sunday. Today we are going to be doing the Super Bowl in the off season for the Denver Broncos. We're going to play this game, hopefully win us the Super Bowl, snuck into the playoffs. Yeah, I don't know why I was live for like 10 minutes talking, nobody joined, whatever, so I went and looked to try to share it around and I couldn't find it on my own stuff. Yeah, I stopped it, canceled it, started it again, and it was good. The old did you fucking unplug it and replug it back in trick, I guess. Let me
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Broncos. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line.
I'm adding you a command real quick so I can hit you with a club.
NFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, it's been less than a decade since the Broncos were here. In theory, they're ahead of the curve, but it's been a long road from Super Bowl 50 to now.
And yeah, what a season they've had. They had not won a single playoff game in interim, but now they're back looking for what would be their fourth Super Bowl title.
Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they were one of the heavy favorites to win the NFC, and they were able to get it done, and now they look for that elusive sixth Super Bowl title.
Remember, after going 5-0 in their first 5 appearances here?
What up, Smash? How you doing, brother? Happy Sunday, bro. Appreciate you stopping by.
Start another streak like they had in the 80s when they won 4 Super Bowl titles.
Okay, apparently I don't know how to do that on my laptop. Nope. Alright. I'll have to go back and do that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and get this all started. Let's go. You're a Broncos fan, bro? Bronco tattoo was my very first tattoo when I was 15 years old. My mom was pissed. I did not take that very well.
Has one game left. Here we go. Super Bowl 58 underway from Vegas. Fields it right around the goal line.
Not bad, not bad.
As he's tackled down inside the 20. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about
Appreciate both you guys stopping by this morning. A little bit early for my stream, 9. I was going to start streaming at 8, but I was going to do Warzone. Started playing Madden, snuck into the playoffs, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do the off-season in the Super Bowl.
Superstar made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Bulldozes past him. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
What part of Colorado were you raised in, bro? I am also, I'm from Colorado. I grew up in Lamar, Colorado. When I was in high school, I moved to Denver. I actually went to school with All Out Rush Gaming. I know a lot of our, like, Tweezy B and Slice are in his community as well. I don't know if you know who All Out Rush Gaming is, but
Defensively, he had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Purdy now on second down.
no, actually, what's cooler about that, Jez, is you don't watch football and you're still here. Nice, bro. Yeah, dude, I actually went to Arvada High School. Yes, I did go to school with Rush. We were actually in the same year. What's funny about that, Jez, is I was in his stream and I didn't know it was him. A mutual buddy had sent me over a link to his stream, and I actually was engaged with him and didn't realize that was who it was. And so he said he was from Arvada, and I said I was like, yeah, I went to school in Arvada. He's like, he went to school at Arvada. So I was like, oh, no shit. He's like, what year did you graduate? I said I would have graduated in 2010 at Arvada, and he was in the same year and actually knew who he was after I looked up who he was.
Superbowl's unlike any other game you're going to play.
And now he's starting out 0 for 2. We'll see if he can rebound. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive.
So I was actually a part of his community before I knew who he was. I was in his stream, chatting with him and everything before I knew that we were actually lived not. I mean, we lived like 2-3 miles tops from each other, and went to school. I mean, we didn't have many of like the same classes together, so we weren't like hanging out all the time or anything like that. But we definitely knew who each other were. So. But again, I appreciate you guys stopping by, especially if you guys don't even like football. That squad right there, appreciate you guys.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
Let's go. The rushing blocking, like the run blocking is extremely good in this game. For some reason they changed it, and I think they like overpowered it.
5 cents, 5 DBs, but what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert.
Oh no shit, Jez, that's crazy.
And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that.
One, that you're in there playing with them top 250s. Whew. Handle it. The other is that he was actually your homie. Or you know, that you knew who he was.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So after several rushes.
Yeah, I get what you say there, bro. I feel the same way about like people's avid love, and I do. I love football, man. I really enjoy it, but like a lot of people love baseball, and I can't. I find baseball to be extremely boring. No hate for anybody who enjoys it, you know what I mean? Like, you enjoy what you enjoy. But I just can't. Baseball's not my thing. I cannot enjoy games of baseball for some reason. So I completely understand.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
What's up, Kyle? How you doing, brother?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second.
Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he
How you doing this
is he understands what an offense is
fine
gonna do.
Sunday, my bro?
Even snap. A great job
Gotta go back to work tomorrow.
prior to the game, then reading
That was an ugly ass pass.
right path to the ball carrier.
A second down pass play there, but
Dang, you know,
Drive offensively thus far.
I would definitely buy them. Actually, my brother is an avid 49ers fan. And fuck, that dude might even take a trip to Cali for that game. Let me talk to him.
But it's incomplete. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Back-to-back in.
So I sim my field goals with this guy for some reason, and I'm pretty sure it was because last year he was charged with some awful crimes. But he was found innocent, whatever. Well, I picked him up. He's a punter. He's actually better than my field goal kicker. But every time that I try to kick a field goal with him, it flies to the left. So I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I absolutely have to. And I thought that was weird once they made it to the Super Bowl and I made it to the Super Bowl. I was like, fuck. Because I enjoy San Fran as well. You know, the ties that they have with the Broncos. Yeah, yep. I will. I definitely will. The ties they have with the Broncos, Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch, you know, there's a ton of ties with the Broncos. So I really enjoy watching that team. Christian McCaffrey is awesome, you know, things like that. But yeah, that's his team, so. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. My kid is hungry, so I'm gonna get her for some cereal. Alright. What up? Well, right now, they kind of do, bro, considering Sean Payton's just like, oh, you don't have a job no more. You used to play for the Saints. You're on our team. Which, I don't know. I don't mind it quite as much. Some of those guys aren't even going to make the team. That Nate Washington or whatever his name is, the new guy for the running back, he ain't even going to make the team. All right. But anyway, I don't think they allow this guy to make good field goals because of the charges he had. And so I have to send the field goals.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Might get a kicker soon, though.
And from back there, a wise move.
Well, dude, I'm using Matt Ariza, and if you know who Matt Ariza is, which I'm sure you do, and I'm sure you know the charges he had, which I don't want to say the word because they might flag me, but you know what charges he had, and so you know how serious his crimes were. But every time I try to kick a field, watch, I'm going to do it this next time just to see. I'll see if it still does it. It's the only person I've ever struggled to, oh man, good move. It's the only person I've ever struggled to make field goals consistently with. I cannot make a field goal with him, period.
Things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Yeah, he was. He was found innocent, and I mentioned that as well. That's what I said. I was like, well, he was found innocent, so I don't know if it's like maybe it's a glitch, but it's only him, bro. It's only him that does it. And so I'm like, these guys had to have messed with this player just because he, you know, was in trouble. Because he was recently cleared within the last few months, I think. Hell yeah, Jez. Appreciate you stopping by. Come back if you want. If you don't want, I appreciate you coming back or stopping by. If you do come back, I appreciate that as well. Get us a
Here's Smith to return it. It's a 41-yard punt, but just about 31 following the run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
All right, let's see. So, a little tweak for Madden. If anybody in here plays Madden, the little tweak is your fast guy that will never make it as the receiver because he's too injury prone. You switch that bad boy to running back. And then he flies. And so I have KJ Hamler, who's got a 94 speed. He is my third down running back. Or my shotgun running back, more or less, because I don't just do third down running back on third down. Come on, dudes. Pull your hammy out there, big dog. It's a manageable third down here.
And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play
I could live with that.
not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Got his man, it's Dulcich. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be...
Kind of want to just get in the field goal range just to show you that I can't make a field goal with this guy.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. And we're going to stop play here at least.
My kids are playing songs over and over right there. Hold on.
Who's in some discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
All right.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
My kids out there just screaming at her Alexa.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
Damn it.
And he is going to lose you.
All right, we're going to do it right here. Fred, are you watching, bro? It's Fred. Watch, bro. I'm telling you. Telling you, bro. What the fuck was that? Oh.
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter.
All right, a 50. I don't know if this one might be long. Let's see. I might be able to knock this one, but let's see.
Is out onto the field. From the left hash, it's an even 50.
Okay, that one was all right.
That's running out of steam.
Oh, well, he didn't even get that one. Anyway, we'll try a closer one. On the closer ones, he just flings them to the left, dude. Far, far left. I lied. For some reason, it didn't do it that time.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Of course, George Kittle up in here. Of course, it's Kittle up in here.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and
Cali Gamer, what's up? How's it going? I mean, shoot, if you got the game, I'm always down to play.
Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
another run with McCaffrey on second down. Just a game.
Stop him, let's go.
Third down.
This one's a little better. I haven't really done much of the story mode because I'm, you know, more or less I'm just trying to hold over until the new NCAA comes out, bro. You know how it is. I would say the gameplay's a little better as far as like they have like the skeletons, so the physics are better a little bit. Yeah, it's hard for me to. It's really hard for me to tell anybody to buy the Madden, considering I pay every year $100 for it. But I don't know, man. It's hard for me to say. It really is, because if I tell somebody to get it, I can understand that somebody may not like the game because they all of them are copy paste, bro, more or less. This one has like better trade stuff. It has better, you know, things like that. The progressions are better. The drafts are actually better. The like made up draft classes are better. Run blocking is insane in this game now, though. Damn, I should have fumbled.
Just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Purdy now to throw.
Ooh, I got lucky. Oh, dude, you know it's hitting Game Pass soon. Hitting Game Pass, like, I'm talking like within the next couple of weeks. Starfield, bro. Have you tried Baldur's Gate? Oh, let's go! Let's go! I don't think I've ever blocked a field goal in this game, and I've only blocked a field goal once in any other Madden on simulation. Let's fucking go. Let's go. I recently got the extended storage for the PlayStation as well, the heatsink M2 or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Baldur's, that's exactly what I was about to say, bro. Next, I can't wait till this game fucking drops on PlayStation, bro. I have it so some point this week I can play it, but because of the early access, bro. But they're talking that game is an anomaly. Developers are saying they can't fucking... I just fucked that up anyway. Alright, dude, I lied. Apparently it's the glitch is fixed. The guy can fucking kick field goals now. I don't know. Straight lied to you guys, apparently.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
Yeah, bro. And I wish it was cross-platform, bro. I wish that game was cross-platform. Because everybody I know that wants to play that game is not on fucking PlayStation, and so it breaks my heart. I can already tell you, dude, because I loved Elder Scrolls. It's not. I looked it up already. It's not cross-platform. And you know how I feel about Elder Scrolls. I love Elder Scrolls, bro, so I have a feeling I'm going to put in 1,000 fucking hours into that game. Come on, somebody cause a fumble.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry.
Yeah, man, I just cannot wait for it. I cannot fucking wait for that game. Starfield, Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna have no time. Let's go. Chris Harris. I promise I play on all pro, guys. Normally I'm not this far ahead this early. Let's bring in Zach Wilson. Let's get the mom slayer in this bad boy right here, bro. This guy's already won us a couple games. Russ Wilson was just blowing, and this dude came in and snuck out us a couple games.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
Woo, pancaked him. Way to go.
Down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. A first throw for the backup Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy.
Just get us a couple good completions in with him. A couple good runs in with him. We move forward.
At the 25-yard line.
Oh yeah, bro. I definitely am getting Starfield. Definitely.
So they'll get nothing on that play. That will bring up 2nd down. Now it's Wilson.
Ooh, nice D, nice D. I thought I had him over the top of that guy. Alright, we need to get back to playing regular football here.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even.
You know what happens every time I stream? I get a little distracted and just start playing fucking street rogue ball over here. When we're gonna go for this. We're gonna running, the rushing. The run blocking is what I meant. The run blocking is so good in this game that if you go away from the run, it's kind of dumb. Ow. Almost did stupid right there. But.
We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They were certainly in field goal range, opted to go for it. Hey, they were able to pick it up.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, but look at it this way. The kicker had missed one before, so they decided to stay out and go for it, and it worked. But now, just one missed field goal and you're not trusting him? He'll be visiting a team psychiatrist this week because he's going to want some answers about why they wouldn't put him back out on the field.
3 yards on the pickup.
There's nothing to do with him missing the field goal. I missed that field goal because apparently I didn't know where to kick it.
They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end
Go
zone
Russ.
for a Denver score. Russell Wilson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
No, she didn't. It's right there. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. The Bagney. Got my kids over here.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Shoot, me too, bro. Me too. I think they're gonna do better. My thing is we lost I think it was 5 games by single digits. 1 possession games we lost. And I think if you put Sean Payton, I mean, you remember what happened in Seattle last year. If Sean Payton's the head coach of that game, we win that game. The Indianapolis game, if Sean Payton's the head coach, we sneak that one. I'm trying to think of a couple other ones that were 1 possession games. We lost to the Chiefs once by 1 possession. We lost to the Raiders once by 1 possession. And so, I'm not saying with Sean Payton last year we would have beat the Chiefs, but we definitely had a better shot at it.
Situation on 4th.
Just the difference between Hackett to Payton, man. That's the difference in that is easily a few of those 1 possession games we take.
Man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36.
The guy was just not good at managing football games.
First and 10 as they take over. Denver Broncos back out there. Former Tar Heel.
And if you're watching Hard Knocks, man, he's so funny because the dude's such a fucking hoopla. And I liked him and everything, dude, but just watching and how he conducts himself and how he does, he's not that professional. He's literally just Aaron Rodgers' boyfriend. Which no hate. I'd want to be Aaron Rodgers' boyfriend too.
Apparently, they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And here I am going back to damn street ball, bro.
They'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
Good little hesitation around.
44 here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Judy! Already knew that one was going to be open.
Executed 22-yard gain. So we've we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we send you to our
Damn, I
EA
wasn't watching my
studios
clock.
in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Thus far, this Super Bowl has looked less like a contest and more like a coronation. And to call the second half, let's get it right back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Both teams making their final adjustments of the season during this long halftime break. Who will claim the Lombardi Trophy? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles in Vegas for the second half of Super Bowl 58.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. These two teams set
Number
to
3,
a
my lord.
longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not
Cool, brother. No worries.
Like
No worries. Appreciate you stopping by. Jumping in the chat, man. Appreciate it.
And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan, but you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a
Almost
double-digit
give me a
win.
pick.
Couldn't hold on, so plenty can still happen. And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Appreciate that alert smash. Appreciate it, brother.
Wilson now off the boot.
Oh, shit. My controller died.
Some time right.
Boom! I was not ready my controller to come back on. I was not ready for it to come back up.
Nick Bosa drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
We'll call that a
The fuck did they got Christian McCaffrey back there for?
Just 3. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Now,
We're gonna watch it like this for a couple of seconds, guys. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break real quick.
and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This will be fielded at the 17. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Now Wilson on first down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and one behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Wilson. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
4th down, here's Wilson. He's got a man, it's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Wilson. Hard throw, incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So little by little, the better of these two sides starting to become more and more apparent.
3 points is not a knockout blow in the 3rd quarter, but when the other guys haven't shown they can do anything, they don't have any points, this is looking pretty good. Maybe not a knockout blow, but a good stiff jab, that's for sure.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this out past the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Looking at a second.
He's in some discomfort, chat.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. Room here to run. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this.
All right, guys, we'll play the last quarter. Then we'll start doing the offseason, do our free agents and our draft and stuff. I'm going to try to trade up for Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders, a cornerback and quarterback, both out of Colorado. Deion Sanders is one of my scouts in this game, which I think is a little odd, but whatever.
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense
All
and
right,
getting it to
let's
the
go.
open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did
We
after the
want
catch?
to come down here,
Let him get some rack.
get Clowney out, Baron Browning in.
Not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
2nd and goal from the 1. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Jake Moody now for the point after. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7.
Okay.
That time a 6-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Got too much stuff dying. My headset just died. My controller died.
So
Too much.
Moody back out to send it away. From his end zone, here's Traymon Smith.
Ooh, thought I was going to sneak that one out.
Stop just shy of the 30-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they have been the better of the 2 sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
All right, let's get some RJP running a couple carries.
A first carry for
Ooh, let's go. Nope, couldn't get by Fred Warner.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Can literally win in this game by just running the football because the run block is so overpowered.
And he will find his man on the outside. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Ooh, almost threw a
And this is
pick.
nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Where's he at? Here he is. Just run with.
The offense
Run a couple plays with KJ, see what happens.
Success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
He's got some breathing room. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down.
So putting your fastest wide receiver, if he's a low overall rating, will make him better if he's a running back. Also, if you have a safety that's kind of slow, you can put that guy at a middle linebacker. And that's a small little cheat too you can do on Madden.
From the 35, here's second down and 8.
Wonder why when I flipped the play, Russell Wilson took a couple steps forward.
Now Wilson. They're going right back to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Again, Wilson. And he'll go down.
Damn it, Joey Bosa. Oh, it's actually Nick Bosa though.
Play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I didn't get his block in. That's bad.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Pick. Nope. Oh, I can't believe I didn't throw a pick right there.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And his kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult.
Oof, I had a rough kick right there. That dude's got a boot.
Bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, with the slick juke move.
Up to the 34 out of bounds there.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Out of the gun, Purdy. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it out.
I'm all saying, come on, like I'm all bummed, like the fucking, like I'm losing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Purdy.
Oh man, like I didn't do nothing.
His throw here's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good spot in the 4th quarter with that.
Let's go, Damari.
The football, unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And exotic defenses.
Let's run this clock out and get into the offseason.
You might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. On first down, Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he overshot him.
Should have had that one, bro.
Incomplete.
Threw that right to Jimmy Ward.
They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there. It winds up incomplete.
Excuse me, chat.
Again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's
Apparently got trucked in the wrong spot. Should have never trucked right there. I don't know why. I don't even know why I did.
Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. On second down, Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now
We're just going to try to empty this clock, move into the offseason, make some trades.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And after that play, we've got an injury. And it appears to be to Cortland Sutton. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. The busy night continues.
Oh, man, my hard cut didn't work on
San
him.
Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and
Julio
7.
Jones in here about to get himself a fucking Super Bowl ring, bud. Well, if the other guy don't pick it. Broken collarbone in a Super Bowl, Cortland Sutton.
There in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick
Well, I can kick field goals with him again. I don't know what the hell was going on.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't...
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the... Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, I actually hit my own guy.
He's across midfield. Inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Okay.
McLeod, 75 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And this is going to be 49er football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting.
Oh, they just recovered an onside kick in the Super Bowl because it wouldn't let me audible. That's right. Makes it interesting. They're not in a great spot right now.
His throw incomplete.
Yeah, they just scored a long touchdown on me and then kicked the onside, but that's all right. I think I'm pretty sure. Ooh, actually, let me make sure I don't call one of those plays. I'm pretty sure I still got it here. I'm not worried. I don't think my team doesn't still hurt.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. End it.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Game over, baby. Game over. He's doing the worm.
Possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the
wonder who's going to get the MVP. My quarterback didn't do great. The running back did okay. Ooh, we got a touchdown off a field goal block and a touchdown on a pick 6. I wonder who's going to be the most valuable player.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's finish it off here. Go home, fucking
at halftime that they would need a
Super Bowl champs.
Second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately,
ooh, almost stuck another one. Sorry, Brock Purdy. We love you. We love you, Brock Purdy, but he ain't that good.
This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Open man.
Nice catch.
Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Purdy looking to throw.
Oh, we got it. Good catch.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Purdy sets up to throw again. And he's
game right there. 1-0.
And the Lombardi Trophy goes west.
Did a good game. Couple fucking with that pick 6. That field goal block was awesome though. They never blocked a field goal in this game.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp.
Who do they give it to? That's the question.
All building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Russ did not get MVP. There's no way. Showing some of the highlights. That was a good run. I like that one. That was a good one. That was our blocked field goal. And he did the worm too. I didn't realize he did the worm too. That was a good pass he got on us right there. Javante. Let's give him a little bit of speed, maybe. How long is he hurt for? I was going to use him as trade bait. 7 weeks. That sucks. All right, as a recap. Ooh, Pastor Tan with the MVP. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, not bad, not bad. Let's see who retired. Who retired? Case Keenum, Namdekan Sue. Logan Thomas, huh? Oh, Matt Stafford. And Justin Houston. Tyrod Taylor. Ooh, Trent Williams. That sucks. Damn, both their tackles. Michael Schofield used to play for the Broncos. Jason Kelsey's retiring. Al Woods. Ooh, Matty Prater. Coming off a Super Bowl win. Chris Harris. Could have been his fourth Super Bowl to play in. Third Super Bowl play in. Julio. It's his first Super Bowl win. Cream. All replaceable. None of them had a huge role. Bunch of free agents retired. Good old Flacco. Bunch of old people. Matt Ryan. Malcolm Butler. Pete Carroll. So great our players. Quite a bit of them here. Oh, fucking Russ at 75. That's gross. This is our slot guy. Expecting big things out of him in the future. He had, I think, like 1,100 yards. Jerry Jeudy, I think, had like 14 or 1,500 yards. 11 or 12 touchdowns, something like that. He was a beast. Take it easy, bro. Smash. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for jumping in the chat. That's always cool, bro. I always appreciate that. I will catch you on your next stream for sure, brother, or in chat, in the community. That ain't working. Oh well. Weekly retirements. I thought there was a spot. I thought there was a spot where I needed to re-sign my players, but maybe not. Hell yeah, bro. Have a good Sunday, bud. Appreciate it. Next week is re-sign players. That's what's on. I see. Alright, where's my drink? Where's my drink? Yes, I'm gonna bear. My kids have been singing that song. Got it playing outside right now. Alright, restart. Mock draft number 3. Let's check this out. Oh, they don't have him taking that quarterback anymore? Ooh, interesting. Travis Hunter at 10. We want to sneak up and snag him somehow. And we also want to sneak. I don't think we'll maybe have to sneak up if we stay where we're at. I think we can snag Shador Sanders. And there's a possibly maybe we can grab him in the second round. But we'll see. Excuse me. Alright, so players ready to negotiate. That's what we wanted. We got a few players on their options here. I really would like to re-sign KJ. Possibly Josie Jewell too. I don't think we're going to accept that 5th-year option. That one we are. Let's see if they'll let us negotiate with them. I don't know if they will. Nope, I didn't think they would. We don't want to make that worse, which is Zach Wilson. We could probably just get him in free agency. Maybe try to make some trades here real quick. See what our free agents are. Man, that, maybe, man, he's super interested too. We definitely need to clear up our cap space though. Josh Allen, just not the quarterback, Josh Allen. Yeah, that's kind of tempting as well. Swooping in and getting him. And getting Odell, maybe trying to do Julio Jones type with him. Don't need safeties. We don't need Kirk Cousins. How old is this guy? Age 27? I mean, he might be a possibility as well. Who was the other low linebacker? Josh Allen. He's good old Calais Campbell. Okay, we lost Josie, so it might be a Bruce Wagner that steps in and takes his spot. We'll see. I've always liked Marcus Peters. He's always been good, but you don't seem too interested. Everybody else is more or less roster fillers. Let's see what we can do. Fucking Baker is my dog. Mariota and Winston. That's hilarious. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I have Wilson for one more year. You accept their options, then go on. I do remember. Check this out. .432 is pretty fast. We really gotta sneak in and snatch him. Don't feel like there's gonna be a lot of... Tampa might want him. Nobody's gonna have the cap room for this dude, though. Would you guys take him for a third? See what we can manage to get that third pick. Man, I'd trade you guys Jonathan Cooper. Or not Jonathan Cooper, Randy Gregory, but of course you're on the cap now, so that ain't gonna work. The fuck happened to our second round pick? Oh, it's probably what we traded for fucking Zach Wilson. Just give them a whole fucking haul. See if they budge. Nope. Headset died. Should we trade 2 firsts for it? Put them over the salary cap. What do you mean? We'll put us over the salary cap. We can't consider offer. We'll put us over the salary cap. Alright. This is what we gotta do here. What is up, Sour Dudes? How you doing today, bro? I'm fucking trying to figure out Russell Wilson's contract right now, bro. He's got 4 more years? Good morning, my friend. Good morning. I prefer Monster to coffee, but that's just myself. And I don't judge anybody, but you know, cheers. Should we do that? Let's just do this. We're gonna. We're, that's probably normal, bro. Monster's not good for you. That's way more normal. I'm cheating right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna accurately restructure Russell Wilson's contract. Alright. A little bit more accurate for what he should be making. And we get. Oh, oh, oh. See if we could trade him first. Okay, Bucks wanted him. Colts. Oof, interesting. They don't have cap space. We're gonna have to turn off the cap. Nobody has fucking cap space. Patriots have tons. Ah, damn, this sucks. They definitely need to mess with the cap in this game. Cap's wrecked in this game. Send him. Matt Stafford retired. We could send Russ to the. That was actually a lot closer than I would have thought. Third and 2/7? No. We'll give him the 2/7 back anyway. We'll give him 2/3 and 2/7. Give him 3/3. Whew, they might want her. Give back those 7s. Give him back those 7s. Nope. We're gonna go back to the Bucks. That's what we want. That if we're gonna trade this much, we want that number 3 pick. Actually, it wasn't the Bucks. The Bucks. It was the Colts. No. It was somebody that had fucking cap space. Oh, I guess at the Rams it is. Three-thirds and a fifth. 3/3 and 2/5. Offer them up that second. Let's see what they say. That's it. Let's go. We got Russ off our hands. We might run with Zach Wilson. Still. I want to probably trade Cortland Sutton. Let's go make the free agent offers first. Oh, he wanted to come here earlier. Oh, team doesn't have a franchise QB anymore, and that's why. Ah. See if we can still snag him. We'll give him player friendly. We'll give him a... You know, let's go back. Let's look at his stats. How about that? Make this judgment off his stats. You know, his stats are pretty good. He's only had 1,000-yard season, but he puts up some good touchdowns. He's big. He's strong. Let's make him an offer. It's very player friendly. Bro, I cannot wait, bro. And the Broncos actually look decent. I know it was last game of preseason, so you can't put too much stock into that, you know what I mean? But the Broncos finally looked good. Their offense was moving. Their offense was going. I can't wait, bro. I'm so fucking pumped. I just want to win. I Like I don't want to win. Like I do want to win the Super Bowl, but I know that's a lot to ask for the Broncos right now. I just want to contend for like playoffs and be able to, you know, beat Kansas City once at least, or the Raiders, dude. We haven't beat the Raiders in 6 years, or not 6 years. Sorry, 6 games. You know, your dad's cool, bro. Your dad's already cool. It's a bummer for real. Oh man, it's for real, bro. It's crazy. Just the top of my head, bro. Tim Patrick gone last year for the season. Jerry Jeudy goes out for part of the year. KJ Hamler goes out at the beginning of last year, ends up missing almost the entire season. Actually, I think he played in like 2 games. Going back the year before, Cortland Sutton tears his ACL, and hey, what's up, Logan? How's it going, bro? Thanks for stopping by the stream. But yeah, man, and then this year, Tim Patrick again gone for the year. Hamler has a heart issue, bro, so we cut him. Jerry Jeudy's my favorite receiver. I loved watching him play at Alabama. Gone with the hamstring injury the other day, carted off the field. They're saying he missed several weeks. I'm hoping he comes back, though, fairly early. It's just insane. Last night we had a guy we lost. Who did we lose? I can't even remember who we lost last night. It's crazy, man. It's insane. Happy Sunday, Logan. Appreciate you stopping by the stream. Appreciate you jumping in the chat as well, saying what's up. That's always cool. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, man. The dude's like a game. I'm talking like dude's an extreme game changer. Cap room. Oh, we offered that dude so much money. We didn't have cap room. Guess we could always sign Odell. We'll see what happens with this other guy. Yeah, man, I'm hoping. Cortland Sutton's finally coming back, it seems like, from his injury as well, but I think a part of that too was they took the offseason last year. Like, Hackett did not get them guys ready. They were not ready to play football. Anyway, I didn't get any free agents, but maybe I did. Oh, he did sign with us. Signed him a big contract too. Might have to trade that guy. I have to go try to work our cap space again a little bit. A lot of these guys want to sign with us now. More people retire. I wonder if they'll pop back up because more people retired. I was really hoping they took a quarterback so I could go in and steal Justin Fields. Boom, they know who we want. Hey, bro, I appreciate it. I appreciate that so much, buddy. Good luck with your editing. Hell yeah. Sounds fun as hell. I need to get me a PC, bro, so I could do more editing and stuff like that. Make more videos. Like all the videos that I have, like my Star Wars videos, my Dragon Ball Z videos, stuff like that came from the 3-minute clips that I can make on my PlayStation. So yeah, and I agree, man. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I got into YouTube, man. You know, if I ever get monetized, that's cool, bro. But my goal is just to enjoy it and have fun, as a hobby, you know, and that's pretty much the only reason I do this, is because I enjoy it, man. I have fun with it, in my spare time, and the connectivity, bro, that we got with like our communities, you know, between like you, Rush, Phil, Tweezy B, Slice Life Gaming, you know, just like the difference in like the community, man, is exactly why I do this. So I don't do it. I'm not trying to make a fortune off of YouTube, bro. I got a full-time job, you know, stuff like that. That takes my time. Elite, what's up? Hell yeah, bro. I also have the PlayStation 4 version as well, so I could always download that. I'm not 100% sure if you could play PS5 to PS4, but even again, bro, that's not a big deal. If you want to, give me 1 second, and I'll throw the Discord in. I appreciate your like as well, buddy. If we do, where are we? Give me 1 second. 1 second. Right here, let's go. Go hashtag Discord. So my Discord will pop up. Dude, you can join up in my Discord, and then message me, or something like that, and we can set it up, dude. We'll definitely play. I play a lot too. I play a bunch of different games. We do Madden, Warzone. On it, man. I get 2Ks. I get all the 2Ks. I have 2K Golf this year that I did with another streamer buddy. A couple of streamers that we've played golf with, so that's always fun. All right, let's. I think right now that might be all we need. But yeah, man, go ahead and join up on that Discord, man. Shoot me a Discord message, JD Entertainment 11 on there as well. All right, so we have one more round of free agency. Actually, I do want KJ Hamler. I hope he didn't get signed. I forgot he was in the free agency. I really want him back. Oh, he's a halfback. I forgot. Should I re-sign him? I don't remember. Nope, there he is. We'll give you an offer, pimp. Should we do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? We'll get the most out of him if we get 7 years. We definitely want us to change a pace back, though. Let's go 2. We're his only offer, so. Bobby Wagner to the Lions. Kind of seems like a spot he would fit. Could go to available. Hey, what's fucking 10 mil per year? Dude, that one guy wants 30 a year. Oof. Let's go. See if we got Shador. Looks like he's following a little bit. Talent is round 2 to 3. That's rough. So we may not have to snag him so early. But if the Bears go snag one of these guys, or these guys, we're going to jump in and snag Justin Fields. Let's go ahead. Go one more. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, chat. Alright. Marvin Harrison Jr. Still got my guy falling to me at 10. I'm hoping. How do we do that? Obviously, we won't. Pro Day is a 428. I'm gonna wake up faster. I don't know how to do that, so I guess whatever. I don't know. Weird. There we go. Maybe that's how. Thought I heard my kid scream. I lied. We're gonna snatch Brendan Rice, I think, too. Jerry Rice's kid. We got Deion Sanders' kid and Jerry Rice's kid on my team. So what we want to do is try to trade Cortland Sutton. See who's on the trade block. Fucking Malik. John Jones. Kind of old, but all right. Let's see if we can. We see any greens? We don't. We'll find him a yellow. Zach Wilson and Justin Fields went the same year. Start drafting.
The
The Colts now on the clock.
Number one pick, the Colts. Interesting.
It's now the Arizona Cardinals selection. They're on the clock. With the next selection, the Lions
Left tackle,
are on
left
the clock.
end. 2 linemen off the board.
On the clock now, the Chicago Bears.
Interesting. Does that mean I have to trade up for my guy?
Next up, it's the Packers.
He did
on
not
the
go
clock.
quarterback. Justin Fields is not going to be my QB. Man, how many of these guys need cornerback?
The Washington Commanders are now on the clock.
Green Bay, Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm hoping none of these guys
the
need.
Tampa
There's
Bay
Caleb Williams.
Buccaneers are on the clock.
Hope none of these guys go cornerbacks. Tampa still needs QB.
On the clock now, the
Right
New
tackle.
Orleans Saints.
They still need a quarterback as well.
Next up, it's
Oh,
the
they go.
Dolphins on the clock.
As long as the Dolphins don't take him, we got our guy.
On the clock now, it's the Denver Broncos. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
Now the
Next up,
Raiders.
it's the Seahawks on the
So far, it's
clock.
pretty much going exactly the way the fucking mocked it up. But if the Bears didn't trade, we'll just roll with Zach Wilson and Shador probably. Kind of keep Zach in that same role we had as our
The Kansas City
mobile QB.
Chiefs
Run him a
now on
lot.
the clock.
It's crazy they're picking at 13.
On the clock now, it's the Tennessee Titans. The Pittsburgh Steelers on the clock now. The New York Jets on the clock now. The Chargers are up now. They're on the clock.
Ooh, they went CB2. Surprised they didn't go quarterback.
The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. The Arizona Cardinals are now on the clock. On the clock now, the Houston Texans.
And they went halfback. That's weird.
On the clock now, the Baltimore Ravens. It's the Atlanta Falcons now on the clock. The New England Patriots are now on the clock.
Oh, Spencer Rattler comes back to a first-round quarterback to the Vikings. That's wild.
Next up, it's the Broncos on the clock.
Damn it. I mean, I know who I want, but problem is here. I missed who was drafted.
Next up, the Indianapolis Colts are on the clock.
Ooh, nice throw power and speed. That's not bad. We could work with that.
The Indianapolis Colts are now on the clock. And now, on the clock, it's the Arizona Cardinals. The Chicago Bears are now on the clock. Next up, the Commanders are on the clock. It's the Bucks now on the clock. It's now the Indianapolis Colts selection.
And somebody drafted a dude.
The Denver Broncos are now on the clock. The Los Angeles Rams now on the clock.
This might be a guy we use to replace Hamler later.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Rams and the Broncos coming up next.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
And off we go from Denver. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And I think that even after a decade in the NFL, he doesn't get enough credit for not just his consistency, but his brilliant play and leadership as well. He's won a Super Bowl in Seattle. He's led his team to another Super Bowl opportunity also in Seattle. His numbers are always terrific.
And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Wilson. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Wilson. Flushed out right. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. To Jefferson on the slant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. And it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the 1st. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like I was calling.
What's up, Rush? What's up, Jez? I was muted up. I'm getting the kids through the bath and stuff, so that's why we're still in the game. That's why it looks like a normal football game. Appreciate you guys jumping in, but yeah, I told Jez today that we went to high school together, Rush. Small world. And I also told her that I jumped into your stream not knowing it was you, so it wasn't, you know, it was like I was in your stream not knowing we knew each other.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much room.
Probably going to switch over to Warzone here in a little while.
To give up the football again after this one.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Hell yeah, at least you got somebody. I take it it's a home game in San Francisco, right?
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now it's the backup Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. A play fake, and it's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's caught. A very solid gain of 27.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good
Put
protection.
your back into it. Use your elbows.
Time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. Now it's Darnold. Going down the middle, and it's complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you get real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one early.
So I just drafted Rush from Colorado. I did Shedeur Sanders, Deion Sanders' kid, and Travis Hunter, the cornerback from Colorado. So that's who I added to my team. I got rid of Russ Wilson. So we're about to ball out. Still won the Super Bowl though, due to my long balls. Yes, I said long balls.
Not only on offense, between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
Extra point by Nagar.
My defense was subpar though, and Russ Wilson was okay. I think I had 32 touchdowns, but I still had like 16 interceptions with him or something like that. But we got rid of him because he's fucking way too expensive. I couldn't add any players as long as I had Russ Wilson.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle, and not much doing there.
No worries, guys. I understand. I'm not actively playing the game either, so.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
That is caught by Washington. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's across midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Sam Darnold leading the off. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Wilson on second down. Open man here, Schwartz complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 12 more yards there and another first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Wilson. Pass incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Wilson. And that is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
A first down throw, Darnold. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Darnold's throw there complete to Allen. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Jordan. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing again is Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The Broncos going to get 1 more possession in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain
run back
or
here
lose.
to begin the half,
as
and
we
we
get
will
you
start
right back out
at the
to Brandon Gott.
25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that flag accepted.
Still first down.
Play some defense out there, fellas. It's a no-score zone right here. No-score zone.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Darnold. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
Man, I think Rush, I think we'll do all right. I was saying earlier, I think that Sean Payton, so last year we lost like 5 games by single digits, and so I think Sean Payton would have won us 3 to 4 of those 5 games, which would have definitely changed their season. He didn't miss much. He didn't miss much. They're just fucking playing. More or less, I'm just bullshitting, hanging out, helping my kids over in the bath. That's about it.
The start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at
I
all.
don't even know what's going on. Somebody passed the ball.
This is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
But I know that we lost a lot of close games, Rush, and I think that just the coaching, the positions. I mean, if you remember what happened in Seattle, it came down. We didn't use those timeouts. Then we ended up kicking that 64-yard field goal and missing it and losing the game. It was a really bad game management. And I think that Sean Payton would have won us a couple more of those games.
On the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Darnold, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it first and goal here from the 2-yard line. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponent avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do? Put up signs that say, roads closed.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. It looked like they had the run stopped at the line of scrimmage, but the hand got up into the face mask, and the officials, they were looking for it. They spotted it.
It's an easy call, too, when it's right in front of them. You see that neck twist just a little bit, and that's enough to draw the flag.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tyler Beatty taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
Wilson going to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's interference. Defense.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7. Darnold now to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38.
Yeah, for sure, Rush. I mean, if you think, even week 1, we lost, I think it was by like 2 points. We won week 2, won week 3. Then we went on that massive losing streak. And I mean, we lost by 1 possession, twice to Kansas City, once to the Raiders.
2 yards the loss.
And, I mean, there was just so many of them that it was just bad. I feel like bad game management and bad, coaching that we lost to the Colts by 1 possession. That was a horrible game.
Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Wilson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson. Got a man, it's short, it's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Denver has the 1st down, the play going for 15 yards. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Nifty move. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Tyler Beatty with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and goal to go.
He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does him no good. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Nice little juke. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now they'll run it on the toss. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So the Broncos now down 21-16. A little under a minute 50 remaining. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Wilson to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down. And a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. answer. He's got Hamler. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
That complete over the middle. He's got Manhurts, the tight end. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time, because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Darnold is going to take a knee, and that should just about do it. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they say it's never easy to come into Denver to win because of the altitude. They look pretty comfortable in the altitude.
They certainly did. I'm not quite sure how they got prepared, and it's always been a big debate about what to do. I lived out there at one point. I lived in Colorado Springs. And I remember saying to someone after my second or third day there, like, this altitude thing, this is no big deal. And day 4, it hit. And it hit hard. And it took me a while to get ready and get acclimated. So some teams, they like to come in early, try and get on a schedule and feel good with it. Other teams say, forget it. Let's not let the effects jump on us. They come in as late as possible, as close
All
to
right,
kickoff,
chat.
and play.
We're going to wrap this up here. We're going to end the stream. And we are going to switch over to Warzone here in about 30 minutes. So if you guys are still on here, catch you on that stream. Appreciate everybody stopping by, everybody in the comments and everything like that. I hope you all have a good Sunday if you don't jump into the Warzone stream.